home, sleep, repeat, one of them ones.
It's like the depressing version of a house song, isn't it?
Yeah, we're actually recording this on a Monday, but normally we have been doing it over the weekend, and I think this is changing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's just when we've both got time, really, isn't it? But as John Lennon says, love happens when making plans. But I don't think he meant that.
John Lennon.
You don't like John Lennon much, do you?
I just think he's like wildly overrated, and Paul McCartney was by far the best songwriter.
Oh, you may have sparked an argument there. Which is good. I like the Beatles, but I'm not. If anybody was to ask me about the Beatles, I'd know very basic information. I like John Lennon because I've heard more of his independent music. I did hear an audio interview that he was having, and he was just slating other artists. Oh, but like it sounded like to me in like a bitchy way as well, man. Like to this interview bloke, and that put me off him a bit. I was
He's
just
an arrogant arsehole.
yeah,
Arrogant.
I don't respect that arrogance because you're good, mate. But like I'm not, in my opinion, I know other artists are better than you.
Was his missus Vietnamese?
I'm not sure.
Because I find it like incredibly. If she
But I was
was,
trying to make a political statement.
yeah, I find it incredibly like ridiculous that.
Yeah, I understand.
America,
I understand what you're saying there because it's kind of like you're doing something to favour your image to, even if it's for a good cause, and that it then becomes about you. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Although let's face it, marrying someone should never be for a good fucking cause.
If you're being forced to get married, if it's a shotgun wedding, I understand. But apart from that, even you could just run, and I can't. But anyway, let's move on before I say something incredibly upsetting. Right, so I could feel it coming on, so I had to stop myself. I was like, I'm going to say something bad here. But
did you announce your film last week, or is
no, I
this
did
brand
not.
new information?
Yeah, I did not.
What is it, Dave?
I did not. So before I mention what the name of the film is, I might be drastically mispronouncing it because I'm a bit embarrassed. I'm going to sound really fucking uneducated here.
Right.
Like, I think it's called Peon or Pillion.
It's called Papillion. Yeah, look.
Papillion, that's it. That's the one. That's the
Can you
one.
see that? It's on my screen. Can you see it? Oh, you can't see it.
That's the one.
I've been watching it for 14 minutes, and the thing that strikes me already,
Yeah.
really glaringly, and it doesn't mean it's a shit film, but it's something that I really quite dislike in films, is that it is set, the geezer's meant to be French, and everyone in there is talking with an American accent.
Yeah. Yeah, but you could say that. You could say that though for like like period dramas where like in the medieval times they're talking like with a Canadian accent or like a up-to-date British accent. And they're like, fuck off. They didn't talk like that. Like,
but I wonder if it was because the main actor, what's his name, Dave?
I forgot his fucking name.
Charlie, hold on, is it Hunnam?
Yeah, something like that. It sounds like you've done more research on my film than I've done.
No, I just know full well that he has done, for me, the worst East End accent ever in a film.
Yeah.
It was good. I think he was a good actor in it, but
the mix again, we said this before, and his accent, it switches. It's like it turns Australian, then it goes into like an American. Like, it's weird, isn't it?
He's an Aussie, though, isn't he?
See, this is the debate. I don't know. I thought like he was from the Netherlands or something like this.
Maybe he is.
Somebody said that he was from Newcastle, though.
What?
Yeah, I think actually it was you.
No, I never said he was from Newcastle. Dave, I'm going to have a look now. Dave, we might have done this exact thing before. I've done it. He's an English actor. from Newcastle.
Is he from Newcastle?
You are right, yeah, you were right.
Why is
And I
he
think,
struggling? So why is he struggling with these voices?
have you ever? Oh, I'm on call. Hang on.
Okay,
Hello.
not to worry. I better stop recording because of evidence.
Okay. Are we recording?
Yeah, and he's now back from the phone call. Yeah, right.
Andy has not been called out.
That's good. That's good. You haven't just
Super.
lied to me and just left an emergency, have you, somewhere? Like, I don't know, the electric's gone in like an old people's home and the staff are off.
No, but honestly, I thought, because what you find is when it's bad weather, you get obviously you get leaks, and a lot of the time people notice them when they're leaving the building. So right about now, help it now until 5 o'clock is like the danger time where you're most likely to get called out.
Yeah,
But it's been okay, though, Dave. I'm back.
it's been all
And you
good.
don't have,
It's been all good. So, where were we?
we were
Yeah, go on.
dissing Charlie Hunnam again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So why then does he do an Australia accent and then he does go into American a bit? Like me at first, I thought it was another American. At first, when I first saw the film, I thought it was another American because they had what's his name in it?
Elijah Wood.
Yeah, Frodo. Elijah
How
Wood.
how he's very good. They're in your favourite series of all time, isn't he? Well, one
Viking.
of your favorites of all time.
Viking.
Ah,
I'll do it again, mate. This is extra pop for it.
body.
I'll pause it. We'll be back, folks. And we're back, folks. We are back.
Dave, do you think my head looks really little on my body? It's like a cartoon, isn't it? I'm like a
Yeah,
cartoon villain.
I think it's because of the camera angle and shit, mate. Well, a little bit, yeah.
This is better, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right, mate. Yesterday, you used to me in shorts and it look like an half squeezed tube of toothpaste. Look,
You're
we've both got real men, natural bodies. We have variety.
yeah.
Just look at
Actually,
that. We're the real men.
your best mate, my missus, brought us this amazing thing, didn't she? Where you like roll a toothpaste tube up
Oh yeah, yeah.
in it.
You can get even the little extracts of it.
It's sick.
It
If
is
you've never
proper.
bought one,
These,
you need
do
to
you know
get
what,
one.
right? That it's a really good invention, isn't it?
And I bet it will make someone millions, because if I saw one of them, I would buy it.
And I thought of an invention for a new app.
Go on.
Actually, no, I don't want to say it on here, but I'll tell you in private.
Dave, are you being a little bit? I don't think Elon Musk is watching our
No,
podcast ready to
no, but
our
what I'm saying is though, somebody could hear it, and somebody could think, oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to do that because I haven't patented the idea.
I've got I've got a story about this actually.
Go on.
My great granddad, who was Brazilian, used to work on merchant navy ships.
Yeah,
And if you was a smoker, you just, every time, like, you know, when in really wet weather, because it was matches back in them days, you couldn't get a light.
yeah.
So he actually invented a waterproof match, but he took it to like one of the big major match companies. We all know who they are. I'm not going to name them. And
Yeah,
because he was just like a common man and like a Brazilian common dude, they just nicked it off him.
yeah. So he had no, yeah. That's happened, and that's happened a lot in history as well.
Yeah, it has.
You know, where even inventors like to take credit for other people's shit. Look at Steve Jobs.
I don't think there's many scruples. It's funny, isn't it, how, you know, people wouldn't nick your telly, But the same, people would curse people to the floor for nicking someone's, I don't know, someone's car, or someone's telly, or someone's virginity, and
Yeah.
but it comes to something like that intellectual property, and people feel differently about it.
So yeah, because it's all. Do you know what? And you've got a really good point there. Because do you know what I like? The saying, it's just business. It's kind of like, well, so what? Like, is that an excuse where a lot of morality is void? I'm not saying all businessmen are like that, and I'm not saying all businesses run like that. I hate that saying. Oh, it's just business, so let's fuck over the next person. It's horrible to me. So that again, yeah. So
Tell
my
us about your
film.
film.
Thank you, mate. So my film, Andy, would you like to pronounce it again?
Well, it's spelled Papiillon, but because it's French, I think it might be Papillion. Papillion.
Papillion. Yeah,
Papillion.
Papillion.
Or
Papillon.
Papillon.
All right, let's
Papillon.
Papillon. No disrespect to the French, but I'm just going to call him Paps. Anyway, right. So the film
Good,
Paps,
yeah.
watch it on Netflix. It's there, right? And it's a really good film. Basically, this guy gets. I'll just tell you the basic outline. A guy,
Okay.
a guy gets framed for a murder, and upon getting framed for this murder, he ends up in a prison, and it's rough, right? And there's
Rough.
not, oh mate, it has you on like an emotional roller coaster. How did you feel when you watched it?
I've only just started watching it. I'm only 14 minutes in.
Oh shit!
This is okay, though. This is okay. I think I've got the gist of what's going to happen anyway. I know
Okay,
eventually
yeah, but
he's
there's
probably
loads
going
to
to
come that
escape.
I haven't said, and it's also got the guy in it who played Freddie Mercury in
And
Bohemian Rhapsody,
he was also in
Mr. Robot.
Twilight, Breaking Dawn 2, weren't he? He
I
was
don't
the
know
guy
it.
who could like break, he could like cause earthquakes and shit,
Oh,
manipulate.
I haven't. I don't know.
Dave, come on
No,
now. We know
no,
you were
no.
Team
I have,
Kristen.
I have watched, I have watched Twilight
You
before.
were Team Edward,
Nah,
and
I
yeah,
wasn't. I hate
you
Robert
fucking
Pattinson.
were. But so that's good because his
Nah,
name's.
the Wolf bloke, man, he was cool as shit, wasn't it? Nah, I hate Twilight. I'm sorry, I can't.
I can't remember his name, but
They made
he did another,
vampires
he did another
into
film
sissies.
afterwards called Kidnap, that wolf dude. And in it, he played like a kid. Obviously, someone got kidnapped, and like he was like a bit of
What
a
film
bruiser.
were you watching?
Eh?
What film were you watching where kids get kidnapped?
A homemade one, but not by
Yeah,
me.
I asked for
Eh,
that, really. I led you down that path, and I asked for that, so I'll blame myself.
you led me down the garden path so that I could
Yeah,
incriminate you. Yeah, sounds like a bad test, but I have a drink.
yeah, yeah.
You ready?
Hello.
When you put this on, does it have a split screen of us, or is it just the person who's talking comes up?
Yeah, Liz, yeah. Would you like to
But
change the viewing?
the
Yeah,
person who's talking comes up.
yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is okay because sometimes I'm not picking my ass or something because I think you're talking. I'm not. I'm not.
Have you ever watched Podcast Back?
Hey,
I go through it, yeah, and I take out bits like that, so don't worry.
do ya?
Yeah, that's
Oh, that
not,
sounds like a lot of work, though, mate. I'm not gonna lie.
like, you don't understand.
Beyond, was it good?
Papillon. In my mind, it was a very good film. It had a very good story plot. It had very good actors that came across very well, and there were familiar faces as well.
Even though they're
Um,
talking in an American
and the best
accent.
bit about it, and you know what the best bit about it was, man? I found out at the end of it that it's a fucking true story.
Dear, I would probably come in after the podcast. Sorry, Dave.
It's all
Hey,
right, Ant.
have a
It's
drink
all
in there
right.
if you wish.
It's not like we're doing a podcast.
Well, It's strange actually that you found out at the end it was a true story because it says right at the start based on a true story.
Yeah, but I was watching it early in the morning and I was in bed watching it. And you know, when you're sort of looking at the screen and you can't think, I can't be bothered to read any text because it came up at the start, like loads of text and stuff in it. I couldn't.
I'm never feeling so lazy that I can't be asked to read text, Dave.
My eyesight's not that good sometimes.
Yeah, never mind. No way, mate. Never mind. So, did you really like the film?
I did, and in fact, it's a film that I haven't seen in a while. That's kind of stuck in my head like that. I'll watch it again maybe soon. Not now, but soon.
It's a film that you haven't seen in a while, so you've seen it before.
Did I say that?
Like
No,
you
it's a
said,
film
it's a
that
film that I
hasn't.
haven't seen in a
It's a
while.
film that hasn't affected me in such a way in a while. Like you know these films where
Oh,
you
okay.
like, you know these films where you're like, ah, that's really good. That's a
Yeah,
really
like
good
Escape
film.
Plan.
Yeah, that's a really good film, isn't it? So,
It is actually a good film, isn't it?
yeah, you like that
You
film.
know,
Like,
Sylvester Stallone gets a bit of a bad sort of rap for things, but
do you know what it
I
is?
like the premise
You know what
behind
it
it.
is? When you watch a Sylvester Stallone film or an Arnold Schwarzenegger film, you know what to expect. You can't watch it and criticize it for what it is. Yeah, it's cheesy, it's this and that, but you're watching it for that. That's what it's like.
Yeah,
You know
people
what I
don't
mean?
get the Expendables is meant to be
Yeah, it
like
features all the
really
past
cheesy.
action heroes.
Yeah,
It's meant to be cheesy. It's kind of like they're almost like superheroes.
you could never find a cheesier cast of actors, could you?
I know Mickey Rourke.
Mickey Rourke, Jean-Claude Van Damme in the second one.
Yeah,
Arn
Arnold,
Thingy, Jason Statham.
yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger. Was Bruce Willis in it at some point? Then
He was in one of them. Yeah, he was like a. He didn't.
he
He
did a
didn't join in
cameo,
the
didn't he?
action. He was like a CIA. Yeah, he was like a CIA agent, I think.
Yeah. So see, all of them features in that. So it's not meant to be taken seriously. Oh,
Yeah, weren't meant to be like you.
yeah, like me.
Meant to be
Never,
taken seriously,
never
man.
taken too seriously. Love's too
Yeah,
important.
never take Davey seriously. My film that I had to watch was Fall of the Krays, but in order to watch it properly, I had to watch the first one as well. So never guess what it's called. Rise of the Krays.
Oh, what was that like?
It was pretty shit, to be fair, Dave. It was pretty shit. I don't think anyone. There weren't many convincing actors in it, and
Yeah.
me and you both have got this thing where we've read about East End gangland and stuff like that. So it seems like there's a good few things missing that could have been in there, and shit.
So like you, Andrew, I watched a bit of the Fall of the Krays, and like you, I agree. Yeah, right. That it was poorly done. You know what it was like? It was like a rushed movie project. But like the acting weren't that good, and to me, the whole stories of the Krays is more just like a folk story. And
Mm,
don't you think? Like,
yeah, I think it's kind of stupid the way that you get that kind of notoriety from from being a bit of a cunt. I mean, look, there's gangsters and they're fighting gangsters and that, but a lot of their money come from taxing good
TV,
honest working
everything.
people.
Yeah, the Krays story. Yeah, there's been so much shit done on it, and it has like so much stuff. The draining it, like it's kind of like there's been books, there's been several films.
The Legend was the best film.
Yeah,
To be fair, Tom Hardy kind of made it his own and made it really good.
yeah, and the only way I'll enjoy that because I do enjoy that film is by looking at it as a Tom Hardy film and not a story about the Krays. You know what I mean? Because Tom
Yeah,
Hardy is wicked in that, and
yeah, he is good. To be fair, He's really good.
It's an entertaining film to watch. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And the thing is, there's a lot of things about the Krays that people don't like. You know what I mean?
Dave, if someone offered you 500 grand to fuck Tom Hardy, would you?
500 grand?
Yeah.
I'm not sure, man. I wouldn't know.
Or
I
to
wouldn't
fuck
know.
him or to get fucked by him.
Nah, because you know what? I live the rest of my life, yeah, because I'm a deep thinker. Yeah. And then
Right.
I live the rest of my life knowing what I've done.
Yeah, but you'd be
And then,
£500,000.
yeah, but only for a bit because I'd be that depressed over what I've done. I'd just spend it all on probably drugs and then just waste away my life drinking alcohol and it'd be gone within 2 years.
I'm not gonna lie, Dave. I'd struggle to turn down 10 grand, I would.
And also with the way I'm feeling, like, you know, if I did fuck Tom Hardy or another man, if people want to do that, that's totally up to them. No disrespect to that. And good on you. But look, if I did that, that would weigh on my conscience because, you know, I'm not that way. Just to follow fucking self, it just weigh on your conscience knowing what the fuck you've done. And like, I'd be depressed and that, so I'd party thinking, yeah, I am having a good time after all, until it all wears off, and then I'll just end up worse.
Dave, my sexuality has got a price. I'm not gonna lie. You know, if you give me 10 grand,
I'll give you
I'm
a cheddar.
probably gonna
I'll
take
give you
it.
a cheddar. You think about it, you know, and
I don't think a tenner. A hundred, definitely
if
not.
I bought you,
A
if I
grand,
bought you, I could convince you, yeah, by buying you a sausage McMuffin with extra. No, I could convince you by buying you sausage McMuffin with extra sausage, extra bacon, extra cheese.
or some tree ball soft mints.
Say mince.
Mint. Just think, you know, a grand. I'd probably. But no, when you offer me like 20, 30 grand, I'd be a bit like,
Now you'd be anyone's for whoever's.
yeah. Sad times.
I thought
Anyone's.
I told you about that time in the comedy club, then it when I went when I went to the toilet and
You did tell me. Well,
that
carry on.
old drunk
People don't
lady.
know.
But yeah, I don't know whether I've ever mentioned it on my podcast. But like yeah, once I was hosting bands at this club and doing a bit of stand-up comedy as well. And I needed to go to the toilet. There was a little step to the disabled bog light that you had to go over. And anyway, this really drunk woman, she decided like to hang on to the back of my chair and go, yeah, I'm bad. Oh, yeah. All right, thank you. Anyway, I get to the toilet, but I leave my chair poking out because I'm not standing up, but I'm not leaning on the wall. My chair's there, the door's not fully shut. And as I'm looking, the woman's there. She looks around and she goes, "You're right, Bab." She looks at my willy and she's like, "Go on, give us a kiss." Like, and I'm like, "No," like I just, yeah, it was just really odd. I was like, "Yeah." If nobody was there, I would have
You
done
know
it.
what's really odd?
No,
How convincing of a depraved female midlife pervert you can portray.
attract.
You portray a convincing middle-aged female pervert.
What do you mean?
But why? I mean, you are really good at acting out.
Oh,
Yeah, again,
I
a
know, I know.
drunken female pervert.
Because it's my alter ego. That's how I earn money on the streets of the night. My alias is Deborah.
My mum's name's Deborah.
Ah,
Uh,
okay.
just
Deborah.
saying, Dave.
Do you ever find Deborah neither? I'm like, even though she's ugly as shit, no offense, Deborah. But you know, that power thing she's got, that's a bit attractive, you know. You know, on Dragon's Den,
Nah,
for me, then.
she ain't
I like
nothing
Harold
but a
Warderman.
hound dog.
Yeah, she does look like a Rottweiler. But what I'm saying is that attitude's attractive, though.
I don't know about that.
Because, like, you know, Carol Vorderman, I really like her for some reason.
Yeah, I think though with our generation, a lot of people like her because she was on telly when we were little.
Oh, you seen the new bird on Countdown, that Rachel?
Dave, she's not new. She's been doing it about 20 years.
Yeah, right.
Well,
But,
maybe 10 years.
yeah,
But
no, I
yeah,
think
I have
you're
seen
right.
her.
I think it's between 10 and 20 years. But like, yeah, she's
A
very,
lot of my mates have got a thing about her, to be fair, actually.
yeah. And I'm gonna put you on the spot, mate. Do you think she's good looking?
Well, aesthetically, yeah.
I'm not laughing, man. No, man, these other geezers like that trying to can hear it.
But you'd be shaking her, she'd be going, can I get a vowel, please? Oh,
I'd go
ah.
consonant, vowel.
Yeah. So,
Boo! Ah,
your cock plus my pussy equals, ah.
yeah, yeah.
Dave, you sound really perverted then.
I know. I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Dave, I feel like we should have a full view of your crotch from now on because I feel like you are playing with yourself. No, don't show us.
Okay.
But I'm just saying, in future, I think we should be able to see below your man boobs.
Below the man boobs. No, I'm alright. I'm not a pervert. I just say really fucked up shit. Like, um, you're always really conscious about your man boobs, man.
I'm getting a little bit less conscious about them now because they're getting smaller.
See, that's good, man. Like, but you got a girlfriend, buddy. Just let yourself go. You got a girlfriend, buddy. Just let yourself go. See, I even
No,
let myself go when I'm single.
yeah,
So I'm probably not the best person to take advice from, actually.
probably, possibly not, Dave. So,
Although it is
Dave,
shocking, because I do look like Johnny Depp after a car crash.
after a car crash into a bunch of brambles
And through a meadow.
through a meadow that was surrounded by fucking bulls with huge horns that stuck up your ass and came out your top of your head.
Ooh,
Then you look a little bit old Johnny Depp then.
yeah.
Sorry, Dave. Well, you look really hurt.
I'm not hurt what you're talking about. Oh,
Dave, let us get to your rating of your film because I'm interested to see what you're gonna give it.
so yeah, this film, it was a good film. I'm gonna give a rating, and I'm gonna say why as well. I'm gonna give it. Oh, this is difficult. I'm gonna give it. Woo, 3 stars.
What? Dave, you was going on about how this film was really good.
That's true.
I'm
See,
just
'cause I'm
saying that
thinking about the past films that I liked that we've watched and that, and I'm like,
okay,
this is really
Dave,
nice.
I just want to say that you've given it the same rating as Wanted last week.
Okay, that's not very good.
No.
Do you know what?
1917 got 5 stars.
Do you know what? 1917 got 5 stars, and I'm gonna do it this way. So I would give it 4 stars, and I'll tell you why. It has good things I can say about it is it had a real moving story to it. It was emotional. It was really character driven. The plot, there was loads of twists and turns. It had you on the edge of your seat, and at the same time, it had you feeling empathy for the characters. Right? The bad
Yeah.
thing about it was, even though that guy who played Freddie Mercury is a good actor, it's like every time he speaks, it's like he's chewing on a fucking wasp.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you
You just
gave it.
have
That
it
you give it 4 stars.
4 stars. It is a
I'm
good
glad.
movie, and I encourage you to watch it, man, because you'll love it, you know.
I am starting to watch it now. I will have watched it by the time in next week on
Yeah,
the budget. Right.
what do you think about it?
Fall of the Krays. I'm giving that shit a fucking 2.
It's
It,
terrible, man.
it's lucky.
It is, look at.
Would you? What would you have given it? You've seen it, ain't you?
I've seen a bit of it and I couldn't finish it.
That's how shit it was. It's on a par with Downton Abbey now.
Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, they can both fuck off. No,
What I'm thinking is, you had Downton Abbey that had 2. Tomb Raider, I gave you 2.5 stars, and I'm pretty sure
yeah,
Tomb Raider wasn't that shit. And then Wrong Turn
you
got
can't
2.5.
reassess the points now. Pointless, get it.
Yeah, we yeah, we can't reassess them now.
Just it. But it's good to know that that Downton Abbey is at a 2, and
I'm going to give Fall of the Krays a 1, actually.
one of the crazies low because it proves that our podcast is going in the right direction.
Yeah, Fall of the Krays was fucking shit.
Yeah,
It really was. There weren't even like any, all the violence that was in it was just like really theatrical and
yeah.
it weren't realistic. It was gory, but it wasn't realistic. Oh, you really got me going. My missus singing it. You
Got me
got me so
going
I don't
now.
know what I'm doing.
You really got me. Really got me. You really got me.
You really got me. You really got me.
People are watching this and like, what the fuck they're doing?
I just ran over my toe. My missus has broke her toe. Did I tell you that last time?
Yeah, I've seen it.
No, but did I tell that on the podcast?
I'm not sure.
She kicked the puff. Not me.
Why did she? Yeah,
The
I was going
boot.
to say, why did she kick you?
No, she kicked the bottom of it and she like literally did actually break her fucking toe. Normally like, oh, I broke my toe.
And then, yeah.
He's
Like,
fucking broke a toe.
do you
Oh,
know,
what was my
I've
date
never
warning
stepped
for?
on a plug.
Hey?
I've never stepped on a plug.
Oh, you're so lucky.
I know people who always think, oh, it's a shame for people in wheelchairs. I've never stepped on a plug. You lot
And
have
you know
that
what, Dave?
suffering to bear.
Bravo.
Thank you.
God,
And I get in the front of queues in Alton Towers.
this is also true. And to be fair, we went to Alton Towers the other week and they paid 100 quid fast track passes to
Yeah.
get to the front queue. And you get it for fuck all. And I bet your
See,
ticket,
this is
your
why
ticket's
you
cheap
should
as
have
well.
invited me.
I know.
Nah,
I could have come on and
nah,
care that.
nah, just emotionally drained you. Nah.
Or one of them
Yeah,
energy
be like,
vampires.
nah, yeah, just walk a bit funny, yeah. Just twist up your arms. I'm being really offensive now.
You probably are, because not everyone. I know not everybody's got a body like you.
Sponsor us now.
I reckon a grand a week you could sponsor us and we put your shit everywhere.
And we're
And
going to be, eh?
the week I'd probably fuck you as well. We've already
What?
discussed it. For a grand a
What?
week? For a grand a week? Someone sponsors us for a grand a week? No, we've
Yeah,
already
so what?
discussed it. My sexuality is
What?
is
Hold up, you've lost me. What am I agreeing to here?
not you. I'm saying if people sponsor us for a grand a week,
Yeah.
they're like, I'll be willing to fuck them for that money because, as we just mentioned, my sexuality has a price.
And like, have you got like a side business? Are you like trying to what's happening in your life, buddy? Do we need to talk? Oh, what's going on, mate? Are you in the game? Are you, are
Keep
you
them
trying?
my hand.
You trying? Are you trying? Yeah, to advertise your services on my platform.
I have actually got blue
Talk to me,
lights.
mate. We're friends if you're struggling. I don't want to go
I've got,
down Hagley Road, yeah, and see you on the side selling booty for coin.
we have got blue
Don't
lights, but I didn't really put you know, we'll turn them on for you, but I don't know.
yeah,
They're not mine, they're missus.
yeah. So what's going on, buddy?
Don't fucking much.
Right.
Well,
We
Dave, I
need to
think that's
talk on
about it.
here. Yes, it is. I reckon that is a really good show. I think I blacked out for about 5 minutes.
5 minutes. Then 5 minutes that you blacked out. When you rewind and watch it, you will see me creep into your house and do stuff.
What, 5 minutes?
Mate, wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Quick as fuck.
It ain't even at the Wham Bam. It's not even at the band part, is it? Dog, it's just like 5 minutes.
Yeah, boom.
You need to say someone. Anyway, look, mate, thank you. I love doing this podcast with you, mate. And to
I
carry on
love doing it
doing
with
this,
you.
thank you. I think. Thank you, mate. But
So, see you next time.
I'll see you next time. And to support us, please like and subscribe. Right,
Like and subscribe.
so we can
Sounds
get
like a
better
plan.
at this and carry on doing it.
Yeah, this should be nice. I'd like to give up my job and do it all day, to
Yeah,
be
wouldn't that
fair.
be good? Wouldn't that be good that you could
Yeah,
do that? You could just give up your job, do this
yeah,
all
I'd
day.
just chat shit all day to a phone. It'd be great.
It'd be like normal life, but in front of a camera. I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry I didn't mean that.
And this is true though. This is a good thing. People want reality. Reality shows are fucking up there.
Reality shows and reality, right? If you want to watch reality, just look out the fucking window.
Watch this
But
shit. You want to watch reality?
even
Watch
this
this.
is edited a little bit, though.
Yeah, Dave, but you shouldn't be editing. Should put it in there, warts and all.
And if I didn't edit some of this stuff, would be off YouTube by now.
You probably would.
Yeah.
I'd be okay. Right. I'll see you next time.
I'll see you next time, buddy. Thank you. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye. Bye,
Bye.
everyone.